Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys, Sagittarius? Hope you're well. Before I get started, I just want to let people know someone is impersonating me on Instagram. They've used my photos again. They're also asking for donations and reaching out to people, so avoid this person. If you're already following this person, you'll note the name on the channel is not the same as the name on this YouTube channel. So you'll know that that person's a scammer. Anytime anyone approaches you for a reading, always go to the reader's channel and look below a video in the description to see what they offer. Okay, always reach out and make sure. All right, Sag, let's see what's happening. Sagittarius, singles. So who will you date next? Where you'll meet this person, maybe where you'll go on a date, and what you need to know about this person. Sagittarius, who will you date next? Where will you meet this person? Oops, there we go. Oh yeah, someone's about to take a leap of faith. Could be an Aries. Could be someone who takes a leap of faith. Could be a Scorpio too, but it's somebody coming in, taking a risk. They're going for it. Okay, it's going to happen very suddenly. Some of you may end something with someone, okay, and go off on another path as well. Yeah, so I do see an energy of the world, feeling on top of the world. I actually feel this is going to be positive, okay? Even if you end something and you decide to go off on another path, you've got, there's someone around you already. I can feel this is someone who, it could be someone coming back around. Okay, it's possible, but I do see safety, security, financial stability. So it's a beautiful energy, because what I feel is you're going to meet this person, a place where people congregate, where they spend money. It could be a mall, a market, a park, any place where people go, where it's safe, where it's comfortable. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I can see an energy of making a decision. Could be yourself too, in that energy of just taking a leap of faith with this person, pushing through fear, see? But I think it's the other person. I do see a Libra energy, so it could be somebody with some Libra in their chart, but it's a decision to let go of something, to release. It could be a reconciliation. See, somebody may come in suddenly. Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, you've got someone here. This is a person here who definitely knows what they want. This is someone very charming, possibly a business owner. Wow. Sagittarius. There we go. Yeah. So incoming, very fast, maybe even multiple offers, opportunities. So I do feel it's how this person conducts themselves. They're very fast moving. So this is someone who will take a risk. They just kind of go for it. Oh, look at that energy. Queen of Pentacles. This could be yourself, but it could be them or another person. So what I feel here is with the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy of, just grounding yourself, asking yourself before you start anything. With this person, okay, or persons. It's possible you have a couple opportunities. It's an energy of how you're going to conduct yourself, you see. I think there's a person who's going to take a risk with you, and I feel it's because of how you conduct yourself. You're very grounded, practical, and sensible, if that's yourself. Okay, so it's an energy of sitting down. Do you see yourself with this person? Okay, that's what the Queen of Pentacles does, kind of, and I'm going to tell you how they conduct themselves. Fast, fiery, passionate, talk a lot, okay? So somebody who might be very flirty. They're just going to go for it. I can see this person. But I do see this energy, making sure this person has your best interest. So I feel like you have to make a decision, okay? Like it could be someone coming back around. But generally I see that as an energy of just going with the flow, seeing what happens, because I feel as though overall you may not be sure. You're just going to kind of see what happens here. Yeah, I do see this person being flirty and passionate. I feel they like to talk about their things they're creating, things they're working on. So I do feel that this person is someone who could be very creative too. They could be a business owner. But I do feel this is, you're going to meet this person possibly in a place of business. Could be where you work, but it's definitely, oh yeah, you're going to connect. You're going to connect through at a place of business, okay? Or like I say, a place where people congregate, a safe place. Yeah, very interesting. So there is going to be a connection made. Now, it's possible some of you have a choice. You may have multiple opportunities. Okay, so it's whether or not you want to take a risk. I see it coming in very fast, happening suddenly. So we have the Tower. Why is that Tower here? Let's just confirm that. There we go. Yeah, so there you are, single. Some of you may go someplace by yourself too. I don't think you're going to be single for a lot longer if you meet this person. I'm going to be honest here, Sag. This person definitely could be an Aries, but it could be just the energy they're coming in. In fact, they could be a Taurus or a Libra as well. Maybe a Scorpio. But let's see here. Tell me about this Fool energy. This is somebody who's quite comfortable in their own skin. They have everything they need. I feel they're financially stable. Oh yeah, they're heading towards you. This person's definitely coming after you. Oh wow. Yeah, could be a business owner, definitely. This is definitely someone who is used to being chased. Okay, they have everything they need. They're someone who takes care of themselves, fairly independent. I feel they're a sole owner of a business. I feel this is someone very grounded. Look at that. We have a power couple. So it's possible you both have some earth energy, or you both are very focused on money, which tells me that you're going to be on the same page. You're going to talk about some things here, but you're going to be cautious. You're going to be careful. Or this is yourself here, Sag. You could be that King of Pentacles, successful. I feel there's something that's going to evolve here. Some of you could be moving away from this person towards this other person too. I see you there, Sag. Yeah. It's about planning for success. This person could have Earth in their chart, possibly Virgo or Taurus. Interesting. Tell me about the world. So this is definitely an energy. Could be someone moving to town, relocating, may have relocated their business to where you work, okay, or a business you're in, if you're in a mall or a place like that where there's multiple businesses, because it's very possible with this 8, multiple opportunities. I feel like you've got a couple opportunities. I feel some of you are in that energy of just being a free spirit. You kind of just want to be single. But I actually feel if this person comes in, you might just go for it. I feel like you're the one who's taken that leap of faith. Could be them too, or it's both of you. Some of you are moving away to avoid a disaster with somebody. They could have Sag in their chart too, or there's someone who's just playing the field, dating a lot of people. You know, I feel like you got 2 opportunities here. It really does feel like 2 separate energies, 2 different people. It's about who you're on the same page with. It has to do with how they conduct themselves. Okay, it has to do with whether you're on the same page, but it also has to do with faith. There's someone here you may not have a lot of faith in. In fact, you could move away from this person. Oh yeah, now we have the King of Swords here. Yeah, you definitely, looks like you got some opportunities, but I feel like you got someone here who's in their head thinking. Okay, so I do see possible of a reconciliation or someone coming around, coming towards you. I feel as though this is somebody who's definitely making plans here. Now, this could be travel plans. It could be a person just coming to visit you at a distance. Well, I do see a connection. I see that connection there. Safe, secure, stable. You may meet this person someplace. I feel they're planning something. They're strategizing. They want things to go in their favor. I do see travel and movement. So this could be something long distance, or you could be leaving something behind that's long distance because you may meet another person suddenly. Oh my goodness. Tell me about Judgment. There we go. Yeah. So it looks like you have a choice between 2. So if you haven't got anyone around you, get ready, because it looks like if you do go out by yourself, you may actually get a lot of attention. Okay. Because I see multiple opportunities. If you're financially stable or just grounded, so a person who sometimes goes out, they dress up really nice. Okay. I feel like it's yourself playing the field, getting attention. And I do think you're going to take a risk with someone here. And I do see the connection. I also see someone who's very physically attractive. You may have 2 people. They both could be. You're going to pick the person that's the most attractive. I can see it. Yeah, I can. Yeah, but that decision to let go of something. So it's possible you're the one moving on here. Yeah. You might just meet someone at a distance and then connect with somebody else. Like I say, a sudden decision, something really quick. Okay. It could be something just really spontaneous where you have to make a decision really fast. Travel or someone coming, could be somebody just wanting to visit you. You know, I can see that, you know, if you've met someone online or you know somebody at a distance, I see this travel, someone strategizing, somebody wants to get to know you more. But I feel as though this is a person who is kind of thinking, you know, should they move, should they come forward to take time to get to know you, or should they move away to avoid a disaster? That's what I feel is going on with them. But I think you're going to go for the person who's the most attractive. Definitely the person you feel safe with, the person that you feel really comfortable with. Like you can just be yourself energy. That's that Queen of Pentacles energy. But yet we have a power couple, which is interesting. Okay, King of Wands. Yeah, so it looks like you may be weighing the pros and the cons here, Sag. You have a decision to make. So it's where you ground yourself. This is what Spirit's saying. Just ground yourself. Who are you on the same page with? Okay, you may have a type. Okay. You may be kind of set in your ways as well. Okay, you kind of know what you want. Very focused on money. So I do feel there's someone here who's financially stable, and then you have someone who's very attractive, very charming. In fact, it could be all one person for some of you. There's definitely a decision to do with physical attraction, a connection and a bond. I feel as though you may just want to be friends first. I do feel like if they are someone coming to see you at a distance, you're going to meet at a safe place, okay, where there's lots of people. I do feel that there's going to be a lot of chemistry. Oh yeah, quite suddenly too. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. So I do see talk about a house, a home, financial foundation, or it's a reason to celebrate. It's like it just feels like this person is coming in, and I actually feel there's going to be an invitation. I can see that, and I see maybe you have multiple opportunities. You have to make a quick decision. Two communications coming in fast. So it's about who's on the same page. So it's telling you to conduct yourself, being grounded, calm down, and make a choice. I see that Four of Wands, something to do with commitment. So some of you are going to be, you know, it's telling you don't look too far into the future, because a lot of times when you see the Queen of Pentacles, depends what's around that energy. It's this energy where you're not so sure, right? About commitment. Some of you just want to be free, all right? You're playing the field. You just want to be free, feeling like a free spirit. So it could be that you're juggling. It's possible, kind of having a couple of dates back to back. But I do think you're going to have to make a decision. And I do feel it has to do with commitment. Yeah, so I do see some indecision. And I'm not so sure it's a commitment to have a relationship. It feels like making a commitment with somebody. It's almost like you're going to try to have two dates back to back, or you're going to try to juggle things here. Okay, I feel like it's yourself, okay, but it could possibly be this person too, because I do see that earth energy. It's weighing the pros and the cons, calming down and making a decision. Some of you may feel like something is off with someone too. You might feel something is a little off. It could be the King of Wands, but like I say, it could be either or. I see Gemini here as well. So it's possible you've got three people around you. Oh yeah, playing the field, having a good time. Some of you, I'm going to tell you, you may have make a sudden decision here that, you know, about giving up your single life. And I'm going to tell you, if it's not you, it's the other person. Okay, it's this King of Pentacles, or it could really be any of them. But I feel as though you have to choose. You have to make a fast decision. Something's coming in out of the blue, spontaneous. House, home, family, a celebration, a party, whatever that is here. This could be somebody who lives near you, around you, okay? Or there's a place you go that's a habit. That's your place where it feels like home, okay? Yeah, that's what I feel like here. It's almost like you've got a place where you go. Could be a person who, you know, like I say, is about to just take that risk and come towards you. It's an energy of someone who's chasing, going after something they want. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's about move, okay? About movement. So it's about making a move. So yeah, it's about whether you should move forward with somebody or not. So I do feel you having maybe a couple dates with someone and you're going to make a decision. I feel like you're indecisive. But whatever you do, don't fail to recognize, okay, whether you're on the same page with someone. It's also how someone conducts their life, their day-to-day life, their finances, you know. It's that, because when you come up in the Queen of Pentacles energy, or even the King of Pentacles, it's definitely about the financial future. It's about financial planning. It's about stability and being sensible, okay, about picking the right person, somebody who's a partner, okay. I feel like you and another person want the same thing, but I feel like you have to make a quick decision, like I say, and it could be where you're kind of having, you know, deciding between two people, or you're going to have two dates back to back. I feel like you want to be single here, like you're just playing the field, but I actually feel if the right person comes towards you, you would actually go for it. And I got to tell you, it's probably going to be this King of Pentacles. Now this person could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart. They could have Taurus, or yeah, they could actually have Taurus or Virgo, as well as Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio energy. Wow. But I do see it's telling you, take off the rose-colored glasses. Ask yourself seriously, who do you see long-term? Who do you see in your future? Some of you are undecided. I can see it. But I also see someone here who's indecisive. I feel it's more this person who's indecisive about whether they should come towards you, whether it'll be, this could be successful, if they take the time to get to know you. I feel it could, like I say, I feel like it's almost their energy that this is Sag energy. This is you. This is freedom. But I gotta tell you, I think this person is unsure. Okay, I think this person is unsure whether they should come to see you, move forward, or whether they should move away to avoid a disaster. Could be a reconciliation. But quite honestly, I can see you making a choice. And I do feel some of you are going to pick the person you have the most chemistry with. I do. I feel that. The person that you find the most attractive. But I also see the Queen of Pentacles being sensible. So I got to tell you, I feel like, you know, I feel like at first you're going to pick this person, but then look how that's like, not so sure, right? And then you've got this energy with that Queen of Pentacles making a decision. And it has to do with how someone conducts themselves. It has to do with marriage and commitment. Who's the best person? I'm going to tell you, I feel as though you're going to be looking to see who... I feel like you got a very successful person. And then I feel you got someone very charming, very attractive. In fact, they both could be successful, because I do see that. Somebody may own a business. Somebody may own land. Wow, this is an interesting read. And I think you're going to pick, it's telling you with the Queen of Pentacles to make the most practical choice. It has to do with financial stability, long-term planning. Okay, so I feel that's a message for you. This is something that you may not see. Okay, you may fail to recognize. Take off the rose-colored glasses. If you have someone who's really attractive, you know, you pick the person that's the most attractive and then find out that they may not be financially stable. But I do see that, I feel they both could be, but I feel like this King of Wands is somebody more creative, fast moving, very flirty. Okay. And I almost feel as though you're going to have someone who's going to try to get you alone very quickly. You may not be comfortable with that, or you may, it's up to you. Because I feel like you're kind of back and forth. You're going to have to make a decision. And I do feel it's spontaneous. Somebody is very spontaneous. They just come in out of the blue. So, in fact, multiple opportunities. And I actually see you being busy. This could happen when you're at work or at home, being busy doing something. Okay, so make sure you don't fail to recognize something here. Like it's saying, take off the rose-colored glasses. But I feel like you got someone who's indecisive. I do see a possible Gemini or Libra, indecision. So if you've got two people and you're comparing them, or you find that, you know, somebody is being unsure, could be someone who's not so sure about commitment. They just want to be free. You have to decide. So make sure you're on the same page. Okay. So like I say, you might just want to be single, or it could be this other person. So whoever that is, if it's not you, then be that Queen of Pentacles. Okay, ground yourself and make the most sensible decision. Sometimes what we want isn't what's always in our best interest. You want somebody, you know, you want someone you can relate to, talk to, communicate with. You want a soulmate, a best friend. You know, that's where I feel. And I actually feel like it's telling you, just be friends first. Anybody who tries to get you alone comes in too fast. They're too fiery, too flirty. If it makes you feel off, okay, that's where you may have to decide. But I do think you have someone who's unsure here. If you have someone who's at a distance, I feel they're becoming indecisive. Could be unsure about commitment. May fail to recognize somebody doesn't actually want a commitment. They just want to be single, and it could even be you. Yeah. Tell me about love. Yeah, look at that. So it's about how someone conducts themselves, right? Their habits, the way they conduct themselves. So it's just, I feel as though, you know, it has to do with you've got your own way. You've got, you know, it's like you're set in your ways. You kind of want what you want energy. But it's really trying to tell you to be the Queen of Pentacles, about about movement. Who's making the first move? Okay, I feel like you're just going to sit there and relax. And just let whoever it is see who makes the first move, is what I feel. Who's going to make the first move here? And I do see with that Taurus energy, it's how someone conducts themselves. It's about being on the same page. You may have someone here, you may not feel like you're on the same page, but you're not sure. Okay. Because I do think you got the blinders on here, because I do think you have a person who's really attractive physically. There's something about the physical attraction, but you have to be cautious that they're not just looking for attention. Okay. If you've taken risks before and didn't get the attention that you wanted, and you're comparing these people or this person to somebody else, you're going to make a decision to let go. I think you have to let go of someone, and I do feel that you're going to be that Queen of Pentacles. Dating in a traditional manner, watching how they conduct themselves, and I think that's how you'll make your decision, how they conduct themselves, how they communicate. You have to feel comfortable. Like, I feel like it's going to take you a little time to get comfortable with someone here. Okay, you may have taken risks before, but I don't think you're in that energy of a risk with that Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about tradition. There we go. Yeah. So it's about strength and confidence. So somebody's got a little Leo in their chart. I see a Leo energy. So someone has Leo, someone has Aries. Very strong Taurus energy. And I feel as though this is a person who, you know, it's energy of gaining strength and confidence, being brave. And I feel like you're going to have to make a decision. Or you're, like I say, you might decide to take a risk and date two people to see which one will be successful. But just keeping it as friends possibly. But can you? This is the thing, because you have this person who's really charming, really attractive. Actually, this person's also very strong, physically strong. I do feel like you're looking at their strengths, their weaknesses of these several people. If you have nobody around you, get ready, because I see the Tower coming in very quickly. It's possible you have somebody who reaches out and just asks you someplace, are you single? Okay, you may actually really hit it off with these people. If there's two or three, I feel like you're going to have a real decision to make here. Tell me about this movement. Yeah, it's about emotional fulfillment. There it is, the birth of something new. So there you are. You're no longer repeating mistakes of the past. Look at that. You see? I see emotional fulfillment. You want to be happy, and I can see that. This has to do with long-term planning. It's about being sensible, about who's right for you. It's not just what you want, but who's the best partner. As I see you wanting to partner up, and I also see you being open. This is the birth of something new, being open. You're waiting for this person to make a move. So I feel like whoever comes towards you, whoever makes a move, then you'll make a decision. But I think you're in for a bit of a surprise. I think you're going to get multiple opportunities very quick. Possibly when you're at work or when you are at home working, if you work at home. But it has to do with a party and a celebration. And I do feel there's going to be some reason to celebrate here. Okay. And I also see no longer repeating mistakes of the past. If you took a risk with someone before and they were just looking at you for attention, or you're not sure about taking a risk and you just want to play the field. Like I say, it could go either way with you guys with that reading. With this energy here, but like I say, it's possible one of these people has some Sag energy, but it's generally someone who plans for success. They want to have success, so they're strategizing, and I do feel it's possible they're at a distance. If they're not at a distance, this is someone who's learning, okay, wanting to get to know. This is how you're going to know, is when somebody wants to get to know you, they question you, they talk to you, they communicate. They communicate a lot. They stay in communication. So if you have somebody who isn't communicating or is indecisive and you're having trouble making a decision, you know, this, you're going to come back to this reading. I can already see a few people coming back, the ones who have a few people. It'll help grounded you, but it's always your choice. It's always your decision. Stay in that Empress energy. If somebody wants you, they need to come and get you. But I do see you making a really good connection with someone who's financially stable, very capable, very grounded. If you do meet someone from a distance that you've never met face to face, make sure you do it out in public, okay? Because I do see somebody trying to get you alone. I feel it's going to make you, somebody's going to be very flirty. They're going to come on really strong. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Okay. Maybe it's when you were younger, you know, and that energy with the Fool, being free, having a good time. But now I feel like some of you are at that Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah, so you want love. You want reciprocity. You're no longer repeating mistakes of the past. You're not offering your cup. Anyone wants you, they need to come and get you. You're playing the field here. It's all right. It's good to play the field. Just keep it simple. Friends first, connect, hang out, do things together, take drives, go on trips, things like that. But if you have a person who comes around and they don't talk to you or like question you, you know, it's an energy of someone's intentions. Like, what are their intentions? And that's where I feel here. You may decide to move away from one thinking they just want attention. So, and I do think you're going to be a little bit confused and kind of back and forth. So it's just saying, just ground yourself, spend a little time alone and think. But I do see you wanting emotional fulfillment. Some of you are ready for love. Yeah, so you're being cautious. You're being careful what you wish for. You're only offering one cup. You're keeping everything to yourself. You may have a person who's trying to come back around who's like that. So be careful. Okay, if you have a person who's like that, that is coming. Because I do see somebody hoping for a reconciliation, possibly. It's your decision. Okay, your decision. Stay strong and be brave. Ground yourself. Wow, this is really interesting. I think you're going to have fun though, because I see some kind of get together, party, celebration, a lot of talk, a lot of communication. In fact, you may be out somewhere. You may go somewhere by yourself. Place where you're comfortable. I can definitely see it's a place where you feel like home, and you get multiple opportunities very quickly. You may have to make a decision right there on the spot. So little heads up there. Yeah. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Whoops, that's coming out quick. Oh yeah, so trust your intuition. It'll guide you, okay? So, yeah, you already know everything you need to know. And I'm going to tell you, I do see there is some, definitely somebody with a little water energy, somebody who connects emotionally better, okay? So it's about your connection that you actually make. So I do see you having to make a choice, but just trust your intuition. And that's an energy. If it doesn't feel right, then something is off. Okay. So learn to recognize that, learn to take off the rose-colored glasses. And it's more than likely going to be this King of Wands. But like I say, I feel like they all have a little fire in their chart, of course, because they're attracted to a fire sign. But they could be, like I say, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or that's just their financial status, that grounded energy. But yeah, just trust if something feels off. And it may be a little off-putting if someone comes on too strong, too fast, okay? This is somebody coming on strong, and they are very confident, whoever they are. In fact, in the center, I feel like all the people coming towards you have an air of confidence around them. I do think they're used to getting a lot of attention, but I think you're the one who's going to get the attention and multiple opportunities if you go out someplace alone. If you have a place where you go, like shop or hang out, like I say, it's a place that's safe where you feel like home. So I see several opportunities. It almost looks like this person is, these two is actually one person is what it feels like to me. But it is possible there are three for some of you. Yeah. Tell me about this Two of Swords for Sag. Yeah, multiple opportunities. You're going to have to make a quick decision. You're going to find it hard to make a decision here. All you have to do is take off the rose-colored glasses. Okay? Now, see it for what it is. Look at that. You're going to get more opportunities after this. In fact, if you are thinking of going out and you're going out looking for some fun, maybe you're even actually doing something outdoorsy. I see something outdoorsy for some of you. Some kind of adventure. I don't know if you're traveling or going somewhere, if you're going to see someone or you're connecting with someone on holiday during a travel or a trip. It could happen very quick. I definitely see so much spontaneity here. I actually feel like you're going to have to sit down and wipe the sweat off your brow. Yeah, just be cautious, right? Offering all of yourself. Keep some of your feelings to yourself. Don't share everything about yourself, especially if you're financially stable. Make sure they're interested in you for the right reasons. So, because I do see this energy of kind of feeling trapped. It's more like trapped in your head, unable to make a decision. Because I feel like you don't want whatever has happened in your past to happen again. So, yeah, a little caution. I feel like you're playing it safe. And if it's not you playing it safe, it's some of these other people around you, but it's definitely going to be more of that King of Pentacles or King of Swords energy. They're all kings though, so that's a good sign. I'm not seeing any pages here, so we have people thinking of, relationships and commitment, but I definitely see someone here, when you ground yourself, you don't have a lot of faith in someone, that it's actually going to go the distance, especially if they are at a long distance. You might be kind of really excited about seeing this person or maybe meeting them for the first time. But I think when all reality hits, you're going to just kind of I think you're going to just kind of wait to see what happens and keep your options open. Because the Queen of Pentacles is here with open arms. Like, you want me, come and get me. I'm open. But you want to be emotionally fulfilled. Okay? You want someone who reciprocates. So, yeah, you want love. I feel like you are ready. I actually do. I see somebody who's just ready for that adventure. It's that adventuresome spirit that you have. Yeah, but see, it's about investing. So it's telling you to be a little bit patient. Think about who you're investing in. Okay, I actually feel as though you got a person here who's waiting for the right opportunity to approach you. Like I say, some of you got a place where you go and someone is waiting for the right opportunity to approach you. It's a business owner. It could be a bartender, somebody who serves. Okay, because I actually feel like you're going to get what you want. So it's about making sure you know exactly what you want, because it's coming in. Some of you just want to stay single and play the field and date till you find that right person, and I can see that energy here, but I do see you having to decide who to invest in, who to give your time to. I can see you just grounding yourself and being patient. And it's basically saying here, like I can see this so clear. This is such a clear reading that way. Whoever's invested in you, whoever gives you the most attention, whoever spends time with you, whoever questions you, they want to know about you, right? Whoever reveals their intentions to get to know you, and they actually do it. That's going to be your person, okay? Because I actually feel like you've got a person here who comes on very fast and very strong. And I'm not so sure it'll go the distance. But especially if it is a reconciliation. But I do see the possibility of, for some of you, Yeah, so I do see something new though. Yeah, waiting patiently for somebody new. And I do feel like you have it. So it's telling you to prepare yourself. Queen of Pentacles is always prepared. So if you want to get your hair done or whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable, go for it, because there it is, the birth of something new. And you're manifesting this, I feel. Okay, and if you haven't been getting out and socializing, it's telling you to get out and socialize, to go to someplace safe where you can connect. Okay, some of you might even have a friend who's actually contemplating coming towards you, wanting to take things to another level. It's very possible for some of you. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here. So I feel like you have a lot of opportunities, and most of you have multiple. But I see a very busy time. But I see fun, parties, celebrations. Could be just get-togethers at home too, sitting down, invitations to sit and talk too for some of you. But I see the new with the sun. All right. I definitely see somebody with Leo in their chart, possibly, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, the sun is about being happy, investing in someone who makes you happy, someone who expresses themselves clearly and that's about clear intentions. I got to be honest, I feel like you're going to go for that King of Pentacles energy. And I do feel they may have Aries or a little Sag in their chart, maybe Leo for some of you, but there's definitely an attraction. So take care. I wish you guys the best in this. Get yourself out wherever it is that you go. That's a habit, what feels like home, where you socialize or shop, or whether it's just going for a walk or traveling, whatever it is, do it, because that's where you're going to get these opportunities. So take care, and we'll see you soon.